EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert on first down now. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers 7, Saints nothing. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They go play action. Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Williams. 1st and
Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
And Winston lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 24. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. This is caught by Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. Touchdown! Jared Cook. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
22. Saints nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Jameis now on 1st down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
Here's Winston. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Winston to throw for it on 4th. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now, Winston. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Mike's Popo. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Check the backer, check the backer. Hey, let's go,
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Joey Bosa. A 3-yard loss on the play.
3rd and goal, Winston. Looking for Thomas, he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and that will cut the lead down to 15.
Chargers 22, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, Winston. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Chargers! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
29, Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the numbers. There he goes.
What's up?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will cut the lead down to 15.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Jameis to throw it.
24-yard line.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
4th down, Winston. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Lutz with the extra point, and this is back to an 8-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Callaway. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2nd down and goal. Winston. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Nick Vanette from 6 yards away. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Winston to throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 2nd and very short, Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. P.J. Williams with a pick. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. And you have to...